Hi Cancers, it's Nick. This is your weekly love reading for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. So let's get started. I'm going to look into what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you. And then also the overall emotion for you and the other person. So let's see. What's going on with all my Cancers? What is someone thinking or feeling or wants to tell them, please? For all my Cancers. Alright, so Cancers, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is I'm figuring out my feelings. So I sense there's some indecision with this person, or you probably haven't been able to get much clarity or like a clear, direct answer from them. Maybe just through their actions or the vibes they give you, it's not really like clear for you. Maybe sometimes they give you mixed signals and it's because they're not really sure and they're still trying to figure something out. Maybe it's the feelings they have or figure another, something else going on in their life that's kind of making them feel some kind of uncertainty, but they're still trying to understand. Okay, so this may be why you're kind of sensing that something's off or they're not being super direct or clear with you. Let's see, what is your overall emotion? Other person. Okay, so Cancers, I definitely see that because you're kind of sensing this or they're giving you these energies, you are kind of concerned. You're kind of worried. You're like, well, what's going on? Are they okay? Did I do something wrong? Like, I don't know. I just feel like your internal senses are just like activating, like kind of starting to worry and feel uneasy because you're like, well, how come, all of a sudden things were good and now, what's going on? It's making you, maybe giving you a little bit of like anxiety. And I'm sorry, excuse me, on their end, their overall emotion is feeling kind of awkward, self-conscious, feeling like vulnerable, being embarrassed. So there's something that they're going through, something maybe they did or that they're gonna do that causes them to feel kind of overexposed. Like you're seeing a part of them that they don't feel very comfortable or confident about. This could be with their feelings, body image, emotions, anything. So let's see what's going on here. What's going on with all my Cancers, please? This week with love, give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story. Send them all healing, love, happiness, abundance to them and their partners or future partners. Oops, oh my gosh. Where'd it go? Okay, so the way that these cards just flew out and they literally went under the bed, like they were hiding, like wanted to hide. Good thing my hands are not so big, I was able to reach, but really makes me feel like this situation is causing you to really like want to like run and hide, or has flipped you upside down and you're kind of feeling like in the dark, or feeling like you may be assuming like the worst, or feeling like, is there a solution, or is this gonna get better? Let's see, what about this other person? Okay, yeah, so I feel like things were going good, or they've been going pretty good, and all of a sudden something happens and it just switched and you're like, what the heck? Like, what happened? What did I do? Or like you're kind of, you found yourself like shocked or really surprised because things were kind of going so good for a while, or they started looking up and now it's like the total opposite. But I think you guys are going to be able to work through this. Actually, I don't see this being really bad or anything. So on your end, we have the Moon, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and King of Pentacles. Some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And then on this side for this person, we have the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, maybe another water sign. So I see here that this person either has already suggested to you or is going to suggest to you, but I feel like you guys have already discussed your status, or like, you know, are we official, are we committed, are we exclusive, are we gonna get married, like whatever it is that you guys, whatever stage you guys are in. I feel like you've had that talk, or you kind of expressed it with each other, and you opened up. I think you shared your emotions with them. You really, you know, poured out your heart and your feelings, I believe, or at least to the extent to you where you felt comfortable, because you felt like it was necessary. Maybe you did it during when the moon was in Cancer last week, and you kind of just let it all out, because you're like, okay, well, maybe this is the right time, and they're showing me through their actions that they're serious, and I feel like they were pretty consistent with you. They're making you feel very comfortable, and you felt like it was the right time to express yourself, to talk to them, and they may have agreed, like, okay, yeah, let's be in a committed relationship, or let's get married, let's, you know, making practical moves. So it's like, it's getting more serious with you guys. And I feel like they were really sure about their decision at that time, and they were really set. So whatever they did tell you or promise you, I think they actually truly meant and were genuine about it in the moment. Where you are right now is feeling like things are not progressing. You're like, how come it feels like we are at this point and now we're like backtracking? You may be feeling like, why does it feel like I'm going backwards now when things were going so good? And you may be feeling like it's not progressing, it's not advancing, and everything has just kind of stopped. Like, you all of a sudden now are not maybe doing as many things together or hanging out with each other's friends as much. They may be wanting to kind of be alone, do their own thing. They don't want to do as many activities together or get together as much as you guys once did before, and you're like, what the heck, like, what's going on? Like, you feel like they'd rather be alone right now, or they need like their personal space probably. And I'm saying that this could be because this person's kind of going through something where they're trying to find their inner light, their inner truth, and maybe kind of overthinking, overanalyzing everything. So they may internally have been feeling like they may have overpromised or raised the bar a little bit too high, more than what they can achieve or accomplish. And in the moment when they did, and when they said it to you, they meant it, but maybe now it's like they're not having like buyer's remorse, but almost like, crap, I think I may have overhyped it or promised too much than I'm actually able to present and make happen. And I think that right now they're trying to like heal or work through their own inner issues. And maybe these issues are not really that bad. Like, I don't even think they're anything major, but maybe to them it's kind of a big deal. Maybe they're thinking about financially, how they need to get their life more in order. Or like, maybe to them it's like, I need to wait till I'm more financially stable, or till my projects and my business, you know, reach a certain point, or I finish school or whatever. I feel like they may be thinking every little detail and kind of like making things bigger than really has to be. And that's why you're seeing that now all of a sudden you guys are not like doing as much together, or they're not initiating as much. And you're like, what the heck? Like, are they okay? And I feel like where you're going, or where you want to be, is feeling secure. And I think here that that's where you're heading, where you are going to be feeling more in charge, more grounded, looking at things more realistically, more practically. And I feel here that you're going to take your concern and your emotions that you have towards this person in this situation, and try to make more practical moves towards advancing and saying, okay, you know what, let me think how I can help, or let me try to be more realistic about this, and try to put my feelings and emotions aside and think, okay, like, you know, people are going through things, and I don't want to be pushy or put pressure too much on this person. Let me try to help if I can, or tell them, you know what, you don't need to put all the burden on you. Like, I will help you as well. I will contribute. and let them know and let them see that you are sure in your own skin and your own heart and soul that you're not going to just put all the pressure, all the burden on them, and that you're going to contribute as well. And you are whole on your own. And I feel like as they see that you are strong and you got your shit together and you're not depending on them for everything, they're going to feel a little bit more comfortable, I think, with you. Because maybe for some reason you probably didn't do anything, but maybe because it started feeling so serious very fast, it kind of freaked them out a little bit. But it's not because of like you did anything wrong. I think they knew they were moving things too fast and thought back, were like, oh, whoa, you know? And once you do that, and once you show them, okay, I got my own thing going on, like, don't worry, like, you can focus on what you need to focus on, and you start to kind of meet them practically and logically without being too overly emotional with them, I feel like they're going to really see and respect that about you, and that's where you're heading. Showing your own independence, showing that you're grounded enough to hold it down and not put everything on them. And where they're heading and where they want to be is having you love. They want love with you, Cancer. This person really cares about you. They love you, they adore you, and they want to really dive into this love. And I think you really make them feel loved and cared for and appreciated. But I feel like they do also have some like inner insecurities that they don't really share. It's kind of just very personal to them. It has really nothing to do with you. But as soon as like they see how you're so sure and you're like on your own and you're not pressuring them or anything, I feel like this is going to really help them feel more at ease to open up and share their love with you. So where they're heading is, this is just like a little phase, a little moment that they're having to kind of like sit back and observe and analyze. But where they're going is they're going to be offering their love to you. They're going to be pushing forward and opening up more emotionally if that's something they haven't been doing or they had like a little bit of a break. And I do feel like they want a new beginning with you, okay? So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling, what they want you to know, and what their next action and move will be towards you. And then also we'll look into what it is they may be embarrassed about. Okay, because it really may not be anything serious, or at least not to you or to me, but maybe to them it's kind of like, I don't know, awkward. Okay, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended. The link will be below. I hope to see you guys there. If not, see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Bye.